K18 just came out with a new heat protectant, and how does it actually work? Everyone just shows how the boss can reveal the product, but what I think is more interesting is the card that they included in the mailer. Because what the card shows is not only are they able to protect the outside of your hair from heat damage, but also the inside, which is the cortex. The cortex is super important when it comes to K18 tech because of the K18 peptide, which is the core of the K18 brand, repairs the keratin chains in your hair. So theoretically, since Heat Bounce protects your cuticle and your cortex, it's essentially protecting the keratin chains that you essentially repair with K18. Heat Bounce uses something called Resilicore, and Resilicore is essentially the technology that's supposed to protect your hair from the inside and outside. Now, they don't directly tell us what ingredients are part of Resilicore, but if I had a guess, it would be these ones. The C1315 allicane is like a silicone alternative, so we know that's going to be able to protect your cuticle. Hydrolyzed barley protein is a heat-activated protective film, and we also have some fatty alcohols, which is going to help with film formation. So what I think the key ingredients here for protecting the inside of hair is going to be gluconolactone and arginine, because I think these together work as an antioxidant, and they can also help protect the keratin in your hair. And something I also thought was interesting is that right next to the K18 peptide, there's a fruit fly oligopeptide 1. Now, what does that actually mean? It means that it's a synthetic protein made to mimic a protein found in fruit flies. Now, oligopeptide 1 is designed for cellular repair and regeneration, but what's interesting is that once your hair grows from your head, it's essentially dead. So you can't really regenerate it unless it's applied to your skin. But since Heat Bounce is a heat protectant, this isn't supposed to be applied to your scalp, so what is this in here for? I have a theory that the oligopeptide has something to do with the structure and strength of the fruit flies' wing hairs, because their hairs are super important for their survival because they help them fly and they also help sense the environment. Let me know if you want me to heat test Heat Bounce under the microscope and if you'll be trying Heat Bounce.